whole world went to sleep and left me here with my own head. Every thought I couldn't finish, in the daylight found my bed. The ceiling has no answers, but I've asked it all the same. In the quiet of this hour has a weight without a name. Anxiety don't keep a schedule, doesn't clock out with the night. It just waits until the darkness, and it sharpens up its bite. And every unresolved tomorrow crowds the mattress where I lay, till the only voice worth talking to is too holy for the day. So I pray at 3 a.m., Lord, when the world is gone to rest, when the silence finds the fractures in the middle of my chest. No performance and no posture, just the realest kind of need. I pray at 3 a.m., Lord, and I trust that you still read every word. I pray at 3 a.m. There's a holy kind of honesty that the daylight doesn't hold, that comes out in the margins when the night has gotten cold, when the mess don't have a reason and the room has no one left, and the prayer that finds the surface is the one drawn from the depth. David knew this hour, knew the darkness in its pull, wrote his songs from underneath it when the night had gone too full of the enemy and worry and the weight of what was real. And he talked to God directly, no agenda, just the feel. So I pray at 3 a.m., Lord, with no language left to dress, just the raw and unedited confession of this mess. No theology, no structure, just a soul that needs to know. I pray at 3 a.m., Lord, and I trust you don't let go. Not at 3 a.m., you don't let go. So I whisper into nothing, and I trust that nothing hears every anxious thought I'm carrying, every unannounced fear, every question with no answers that the morning couldn't solve, every night of worry tightening with every hour that revolves. And the talking becomes lighter when the listening is real, and the God who made the midnight understands exactly what I feel. Not a distant sleeping sovereign, he's awake before I call. And the 3 a.m. that broke me, he was in it all along. I pray at 3 a.m., Lord, when the anxiety is loud, when the thoughts won't find their resting, and the fears won't find their crowd. This is where you meet me. Not the Sunday, not the song. I pray at 3 a.m., Lord. And you've been here all along. Right here at 3 a.m. Oh, 3 a.m. 3 a.m. The holiest hour I know. I pray at 3 a.m., Lord. Where the broken and the sleepless finally let go. I pray at 3 a.m. Nobody else is awake, but you are. You were always awake, waiting for this hour, waiting for me to stop and just talk. 3 a.m. and you are here. You are always here.
Nobody handed me a map that showed the easy way across. Nobody warned me that the crossing came with this much loss. I looked for calm and found the current pulling at my feet, and every prayer for smoother waters found the same repeat. The storm was not the signal that the God of heaven lied. It was the very place He said He'd never leave my side. And I had to learn the difference between promised and explained, between the God who walks beside me and the God who stops the rain. He never said the water would be shallow, calm and clear. He said, I will be with you when the deep becomes your fear. He never said the crossing would be gentle on your bones. He said you'll never make that crossing on your own. He promised to be there. Oh, He promised to be there. The furnace wasn't empty when they threw the 3 men in. There was one who wore the fire like it couldn't touch his skin. He didn't cool the furnace, and he didn't bar the door. He walked inside the burning so they wouldn't burn alone no more. And I have been inside my furnace, felt the fury of the flame, felt the heat of my affliction press its mark into my name. But the one who walked with Shadrach is the one who walks with me through the middle of the fire, toward the other side of free. He never said the furnace would be anything but hot. He said, I'll be the 4th man in the fire you've got. He never said the night would end before you break and bend. He said, I'll be the reason that you make it to the end. He promised to be there. Oh, He promised to be there. So I stopped asking for the parting of the waters in my way, started asking for His presence in the middle of the fray. That's a different kind of praying. That's a deeper kind of trust. Not the faith that seeks the comfort, but the faith that seeks the just. Nearness of the one who made the storm and named the sea, who can silence what is raging, but instead chooses to be right beside the one who's drowning, right beside the one in pain, not removing what is heavy, bearing heavy just the same. He never said the broken thing. He said, underneath your breaking, I'll be your covering. He never said the tears would stop before they've said their part. He said, I'll be the healing on the other side of hearts. He promised to be there. Oh, he's there. He's there, yeah. In the middle of the storm. He promised to be there. Not to stop it from arriving, but to keep you from the torn. He promised to be there. He's there. He didn't promise easy. He promised presence. He didn't promise painless. He promised faithful. And in the middle of the storm, that has always been enough. He's there. He's always been there. These hands have seen the weight of things that hands were never meant to hold. They've gripped the edge of letting go when everything ran cold. They folded in the darkness when the folding was all left, and opened in the morning, barely breathing, barely kept. But something in the lifting, even when the lifting shakes, even when the rising costs more than the body's built to take. Something in the reaching toward a heaven I can't see makes the trembling feel like worship instead of just debris. Trembling hands raised high, Lord. Trembling hands raised high. Not the strong and steady offering, just the broken alibi of a soul that's past its limit but refuses to come down. Trembling hands raised high, Lord. That's the loudest praise around. Trembling hands raised high. I have watched the ones who lifted hands like banners in the wind, with a strength I couldn't locate underneath my thinning skin. And I almost kept my hands down where the trembling wouldn't show, almost hid the shaking from the only one who'd know. But the altar isn't asking for the confident and hope. It was built for the arrival of the barely holding soul. And the hands that shake the hardest on the way up to the sky are the hands that cost the most. And God don't let those pass him by. Trembling hands raised high, Lord. Trembling hands raised high. Every shake is still a sermon. Every tremble's still a cry that says I haven't given up on everything you are. Trembling for the stars. Trembling hands raised high. Jacob wrestled through the darkness till the breaking of the day. Wouldn't lose his grip on heaven, even limping from the fray. And he left that fight with something written on him like a scar, but he left it with the blessing of the God of who we are. So I'll wrestle in my raising, I'll persist inside the shake. Every trembling lifted upward is a vow I choose to make, that the war has not defeated what is deepest, what is true. These hands may shake like autumn leaves, but they're pointing up at you. Trembling hands raised high, Lord. Trembling hands raised high. Through the grief and through the grinding, through the question and the why. When the weight of all the living leaves me barely holding on. Trembling hands raised high, Lord. That's how the faithful carry on. Trembling hands raised high. All these hands shaking but still reaching. Trembling hands raised high. Not because the storm is over, because you're worth the trying. Trembling hands raised high. They're shaking, Lord, but they're up. They don't have the strength, but they're up.
As long as there's a breath in me,
These hands stay up,
trembling.
but up, always up. There was a time my faith could fill a room from wall to wall, could stand against the shaking and refuse to ever fall. It had a voice that moved through darkness like a torch held high, and every prayer I lifted felt like it could touch the sky. But seasons have a way of wearing edges into thin, and somewhere in the grinding, something quieted within. The fire didn't die exactly, it just pulled itself down low into something small and trembling, barely an ember's glow. When my faith becomes a whisper, hear me even still. Not the strong and certain version, just whatever's left or will. There is love beneath the silence, love beneath the wall. Hear me when my faith's a whisper, Lord. That's when I need you most. Hear me even still. I remember when the worship came without the searching first, when the well was full enough to give before I felt the thirst. Now I find the words are slower and the lifting takes more weight, And the faith that once came easy makes me wonder if it's late. But a whisper is still speaking, even when it barely moves the air. And a flame that's burning low is still a flame that's burning there. And I bring what I am carrying, no matter what it's worth. Even small and even broken, it's the most honest prayer on earth. When my faith becomes a whisper, oh, hear me even still. Underneath the tired believing, there is something that won't yield. There is love beneath the fractures, love the fire couldn't burn. Hear me when my faith so whisper, Lord. What's left of me still turns toward you. Hear me still. The disciples fell asleep when the garden needed prayer, and Thomas walked in doubt, so thick he could no longer bear. And Elijah ran from calling till the wilderness was home. But you never left a single one to whisper faith alone. So I'll bring this small and quiet thing and lay it in your hand. Not the faith that moves the mountains, just the faith that still can stand on the edge of what it used to be, and trust that you receive the broken, barely breathing, back against the wall. Believe when my faith becomes a whisper. Hear me even still, because there is still love beneath the rubble of my will. There is something in the wreckage reaching up towards your face. When my faith becomes a whisper, Lord, that whisper's still a prayer. Hear me in this place.
Oh, hear me,
Hear me, even when the sound is small. When faith becomes a whisper, there is love beneath it all. Hear me even still. It's small, Lord, I know it's small, but it's still here. I'm still here.
I'm still here,
What's left of me
still loves you.
still loves you. Hear the whisper, please hear the whisper. I'm still here. I didn't fall with any grace. I just went down hard and slow. No warning and no catching, just the ground I didn't know was coming up so fast, until it was the only thing left between my face and everything I used to bring. I lay there in the stillness waiting for the lecture and the light, the theology of standing when you've fallen in the night, waiting for the hand that pulls you upward with a word. But what came wasn't pulling, it was something more absurd. He sat down on the floor with me, didn't reach to pull me up, just lowered himself slowly to the level of my dust. Not a word about the rising, not a sermon on the strong. He sat down on the floor with me, and that's where he belonged, right there. He sat with me. I expected distant thunder from a God too high to stoop, expected holy instruction on the climbing and the loop, back to something vertical, back to useful, back to made. But he traded all his distance for the floor where I'd stay. And he didn't seem in any kind of hurry to move on, like the sitting was his purpose, like the floor was where he'd gone before I even landed, like he'd pulled up to that place and was waiting for my falling just to meet me face to face. He sat down on the floor with me, no agenda and no rush, just the God of all the heavens settling into dust. Emmanuel means with us, Lord, I finally understand. He sat down on the floor with me and held me where I am, right there. He sat with me. There's a Jesus that I'd read about, who touched the untouchable skin, who sat at tables no one decent would be caught alive in, who wept beside the grieving before he spoke into the grave, who kneeled into the dirt to write before he chose to save. That's the God who found me flattened with my cheek against the cold, not the version built for pulpits or the distance of the old, but the one who made the molecule and named the morning star, sat down in the rubble just to be exactly where I are. He sat down on the floor with me, the creator and the dust, breathing in the silence of a love I couldn't rush. He didn't need me standing to be worthy of his time. He sat down on the floor with me and made the floor a shrine, right there. He sat with me. Oh, he sat right down beside my broken. He sat with me, and the holiest ground I've ever known was the floor he chose to be on. He said
with me. I thought he'd make me stand up, but he sat down. I thought he'd speak about rising, but he just stayed right there on the floor with me. And somehow that was everything. He sat with me. He sat with me. He sat with me.
I ain't got an eloquent prayer left inside my chest. Ain't got the kind of words that make the asking sound its best. All the language I once carried has been stripped down to the bone, and the only thing remaining is I can't do this alone. I have watched the ones around me find their footing in the storm, find their reasons and their anchors and their shelter from the warm. But my hands keep losing purchase on the things I've tried to hold, and the night is getting longer, and the longer feels like cold. Hold my hand, Lord, hold my hand. I don't need the full explanation or a map or a plan. I just need to feel your fingers wrapped around what I've got left. Hold my hand, Lord, hold my hand. I'm running out of breath. Just hold my hand. There are prayers that come from overflow and prayers that come from dry. This one's coming from the bottom, where the last of me still cries. Not the faith of the triumphant, not the voice of the revived, just the reaching of a person who is barely still alive. In the inside of the hoping that you haven't looked away, that the hand I cannot feel right now is reaching anyway. Through the dark that has no edges and the silence with no seam, hold me like the only father that a child has ever seen. Hold my hand, Lord, hold my hand. When the current gets to pulling and I can't tell where I am, when the fear has got more volume than the faith inside my chest, hold my hand, Lord, hold my hand. I'll let you do the rest. Just hold my hand. I remember when a child would reach without a second thought, didn't calculate the reaching, didn't question what it bought, just extended what was empty toward the one who always came. and was met before they asking, met before they spoke a name. That's the only kind of praying I have access to right now. Not the theological, and not the figured out the how. Just a soul too tired for complicated, too worn for understand, reaching in the dark for nothing but the feeling of your hand. Hold my hand, Lord, hold my hand. Every other thing I'm asking, you can answer as you plan. But if all I ever get tonight is knowing you are near, hold my hand, Lord, hold my hand. That's the only thing I need to hear. Just hold my hand. Oh, let go of my hand. Don't let go. Don't let go of my hand. Don't let go of my hand. Don't let go of my hand. I know you're stronger than the fear. I know you're stronger than the dark. Just let me feel it, Lord. Let me feel it. Let me feel it. Hold my hand. Please hold my hand. I'm not asking for the miracle tonight. I'm just asking for the hand. Just the hand.